All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Met United TV. In this video, we're going to be talking about Teddy Sheringham and his opinion of Marcus Rashford. He's basically saying that Marcus Rashford doesn't deserve a move to Barcelona. And honestly, when I saw this, I was like, well, what the fuck's it going to do with him anyway? So let's take a look at what he said, right? So the article, or the coverage, if you like, I've looked at a few articles, to be honest with you. So as we know, Marcus Rashford, he's handed in a transfer request, or made his intentions known, he wants to leave, right? He fancies that glamorous move to Barcelona, which, his third choice, really. They wanted Nico Williams, couldn't get him. Luis Diaz, Liverpool won't sell for less than 80 million euros. So Rashford is plan C, right? And he's desperate to go there, no doubt. And he wants to go to Barcelona, a club with actual trophies and standards, by the way, just saying, so I can't blame him. But hold your paella. United legend Teddy Sheringham has piped up saying Rashford hasn't earned the right to play for Barca. That's right, according to Teddy, it'd be a, quote, step up he doesn't deserve. And he even called the whole thing soul-destroying. This is his quotes, right? Sheringham said, if you assess where Marcus Rashford is at as a professional footballer, you strive as a youngster to get to the very top and play for clubs like Manchester United. And when you're there, you appreciate it. You don't throw it away and say you want to leave. I find the whole episode very soul-destroying compared to the way I was back in the day and how I strove to get the privilege to play for such a huge football club. To hear someone talking the way he's talking, saying he wants out, I didn't like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang doing that at Arsenal. I thought it was soul-destroying. And I hope Rashford doesn't get the move that he's hankering for. What a shyster. I don't. From my perspective, if you go from Manchester United to Barcelona, that's a step up that he hasn't deserved. I can't get my head around that. Whether you rate Rashford or not, right? If the lad gets an opportunity to go and play for Barcelona when he quite clearly doesn't figure in Manchester United's plans, what is he supposed to do? Do you know what I mean? The irony in this, right, what I think, is that Rashford's had one of the better loan spells amongst, the other United players that have been loaned out, the other misfit toys, if you like. 4 goals and 6 assists at Villa, I think. But Villa didn't even fancy the £40 million clause after bottling Champions League football. So now Rashford's in limbo, like a rejected Tinder swipe, basically. Meanwhile, Garnacho, Anthony, Sancho and Malaysia, they're also asking to leave. That's not a dressing room, is it, guys? You know what I mean? It's a clearance sale when you think about it. Sheringham reckons United will get buttons for them, 1/4 to 1/5 of their original price tags, he said. And considering Anthony and Sancho cost more than some nations' GDPs, that's going to sting. So Teddy Sheringham, he's popped up out of nowhere, hasn't he? I haven't seen Teddy Sheringham for a while. I don't follow closely what happens with Manchester United for obvious reasons. I'm just here for shits and giggles. I come in peace, though, all right? There's no need to caps lock me to death or anything. So Teddy Sheringham, last seen lifting a treble back when DVDs were cutting edge. And now he's cropping up to tell Rashford he doesn't deserve a move to Barcelona. What is he even doing these days, this fucker? Do you know what I mean? Selling sound bites to Sky Bet for a Greggs voucher. Because he was talking to Sky Bet, wasn't he, as part of this interview. He calls the Rashford saga soul-destroying. 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 Calm down, Teddy. It's not like Rashford kicked a puppy or signed for your rivals, Manchester City, is it? How is it soul-destroying? You'd think Rashford was asking for a move to Real Madrid on the back of a pizza advert, the way Sheringham's carrying on. Oh, wait, are any of you old enough for that? Well, I remember Sheringham's getting all high and mighty about Rashford's ambition and respect for the badge. Yet back in the day, he was doing pizza ads off the back of a national humiliation. Yeah, I remember that pizza advert. I fucking do. Do you know what I mean? Euro 96, remember, guys? Mr. Penalty, stuck on a paper bag, cashed the cheque. But yeah, let's talk about soul-destroying. What's he doing now? Truth is, Teddy doesn't have a major coaching or punditry gig these days, as far as I'm aware. Most of his appearances are media bites for betting sites or nostalgic interviews, exactly like this one with Sky Bet. He's more likely to appear on a casino launch night than a Champions League touchline. And I don't know. I'm not a fan of Rashford at all. I mean, Liverpool were linked with him yesterday, which was quite funny. I think that's Liverpool just fucking with Barcelona, to be honest with you, over the Luis Diaz situation. But I don't know. I mean, Manchester United fans, if you are watching this, will you please tell me what you think of Rashford's character? I genuinely do not know. You're here to educate me. I'm here to have a giggle with you and that. But as an outsider looking in, to have a former pro, that's done it with United or whatever, say he doesn't deserve it. Who's got the right to say who deserves a move to wherever the fuck they can go? I mean, don't get me wrong. If he moves to Barcelona, fair play to the lad. Do you know what I mean? Fair play to the lad. I'm not sure how he'd do. There was people commenting on one of my Liverpool videos yesterday about the link with Rashford, which I don't think anything of it. And they were like, look, all right, he plays for the enemy, or the old enemy. I mean, United are not a threat anymore, are they? But, there's a bit of history there, maybe. And, quite a few people were saying he's a good player. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just thought it was a bit odd that Sheringham was saying them things. Am I wrong? You'll have to let me know. All right, guys. Listen, if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up the video. If you're a teenager that wants to caps lock an old man, chubby, fat fuck, whatever you want to call me, to death, then maybe you want to thumbs down the video. I'm here just to try and talk and give a different angle on things. And as an outsider, I just thought his comments were a bit stupid, really. But maybe you agree with him. If you've got some bitterness towards Rashford, let me know. Please thumbs up the video if you enjoyed the video. Thumbs it down if you hated the video. Drop me a comment. That's good. If you're abusive on the channel, you'll be removed. No one will see you ever again. All right? So don't fuck with me. All right? I just want to have a conversation with you guys. And let me know what you think about Teddy Sheringham's comments.